Hi everyone, welcome back to Southbridge Community Television. I'm Max Gullickson. I'm your host right here in Honest Town. We're in our beautiful studio at 41 Elm Street in Southbridge. And today I have Jeanne and Mike Dupuis with me on the show. Hello, Jeanne and Mike.
Hello, Max.
How are you doing today?
Doing very
Thanks
good.
for coming on. Now, Jeanne and Mike are involved in the Gateway Players, and we've had a number of them this year. We've had Sex Please We're 60,
Yeah.
and then we had The Lost World, and then the other night we had Rocky Horror Show, and my wife and I went, and we had a wonderful time with the audience participation.
Glad you did that.
What a frisky, fresh show it was right here in town, and
Yes,
fun.
that was.
And now next, we have Lovesick, and that's going to be the next to the last one you have for the year. And Mike, you're the director?
Yes,
and
I
Jeanne,
am.
you're the producer.
Yes, I am.
So before we get to the show, I'd like to know a little bit about you. You guys are from town?
Yes, we are.
You've been here for quite some time?
1973.
And how long have you been involved with Gateway?
10 years, 11 years now.
Yeah.
We go by
2000
shows.
Do you?
Yeah.
Susicle the Musical, our son dragged us into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's
he
usually
wanted
the
to
other way
try out
around.
for it, and I volunteered to help out build sets for the show, and I've been involved since.
It's funny, Barbara Day said the other thing there, that she sort of started out as you don't start big, you just kind of get
Yeah.
your foot in the door, and then the next thing you know, you're a full-fledged
Yep.
Uh,
They knew
yeah.
I could thread a needle.
theater person. So we have Lovesick coming up, and in the month of September, with a number of shows just like we had with Rocky Horror. So what can you tell me a little bit about Lovesick, the play?
Well, Lovesick is 9 individual little plays. It's the dark cousin of Almost Maine, which we put on probably about 3 years ago at the Gateway Barn. Almost Maine was love found. Lovesick is love lost.
Oh, when you say dark, you mean the sort of the color over the whole thing, a little bit on the gloomy side,
Yeah,
perhaps.
right.
Funny though, I mean, is
Oh
comedy?
yes,
Yes,
oh,
there is.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yep.
Is it?
I've got 17 actors and actresses. Some of them came back from Almost Maine. I have 5 of them that were in Almost Maine that I brought back into this show.
9 different little vignettes, like a little
Yes.
Correct,
miniature
yeah.
show in one play.
Right.
Oh, that must be wonderful, like little tiny sets. Let me ask you, I don't know, and I'm not sure if all my people know. What's the difference between, like, you're the director of the show, and what's the difference between a director and a producer?
I do the work.
Yeah.
So you're the worker, and he just gets all the glory? Is that what you're...
Well,
No.
it's my vision is the way that I have the actors do this.
They follow your lead, the actors?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you're like the on-the-ground guy.
Yeah.
Producer does everything
Producer
else
does the paperwork,
Typing.
all the legwork.
to get this thing off the ground.
Right.
Keep the director sane.
Okay. So you're closer to where the rubber meets the road, and you're kind of overseeing the whole thing.
Yeah.
17 actors in this show?
Correct.
Like how many you said there's 9 different...
Well, there's 2 people per skit. There's just one actor that's in 2 skits because I couldn't quite fill the 18th person.
I see. Otherwise, you kind of spread the wealth.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people. These are all local people. These are all volunteers that are acting in this play.
We're all volunteer at Gateway. Nobody gets paid. I've got actors from Millbury, Oxford, Webster.
You've been around for a
Warren.
while, so I mean,
Warren.
word must have gotten out to surrounding communities.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's other communities like Putnam, you mentioned earlier, has their own playhouse. And,
Right.
And so people go down there as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of smaller. Bradley is a bigger theater, but we're more like a community theater where they're almost a commercial theater. There are several other community theaters in the area.
Right, that are more like model, like you're all volunteers.
Right.
When's the play? September, right? Do you remember
September 7th and 8th,
And
14th, 15th, and 16th.
very good.
And that's the weekends generally,
The
right?
weekend.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and this is all, and the times for those?
7:30, except for the 16th, which is a Sunday afternoon, which is a 2 o'clock matinee.
Matinee show on Sunday for folks that...
Yeah.
And where are we going to have them at this time?
We're all going to be at the Elm Street Congregational Church in the Fellowship Hall.
Right behind town
Right
here.
behind
Right
the town
behind.
hall.
And they've got a nice place for it, too. They've got
Yes.
a nice big open area for that. Now, the reason why, and my wife and I, like I said to you earlier, we went to Rocky Horror. We had a wonderful time. We got to, throw the toast and do all the little props, and it was so interactive and so much fun. But we learned then that the reason why you're at 12 Crane, as you were, and that you're at the Elm Street Congregational is because your longtime home down the barn on Main Street is all done, and you're looking for a new home.
That's correct.
And all the money that you're making at the ticket sales, I mean, there was the very nominal charge of $5 for the goodie bag, and all of that money, since all the actors are free, so that
Right.
money goes to the welfare of the Gateway players.
Well, we have a Gateway to the Future fund. The goodie bags went to that, and the 50-50 raffles we had at the Rocky Horror Show all went to the Gateway to the Future fund. At the plays at the church, we'll have a raffle table where all the proceeds from the raffle table will go to the future.
You got
Gateway to the
people that
Future.
contribute to these raffles then.
Yes, we
and
do.
they're all involved in promoting local. Who are some of your sponsors then, or who are providing these raffles?
The raffles I got for the play I have coming up, I have Guerreri Jewelers,
Cormier's.
Cormier Jewelers,
Morin's.
Morin Jewelers,
Well, jewelers.
Floods Auto,
Okay, Southbridge Photo.
Southbridge
I don't want to
Photo.
forget anybody either.
Oh, you might.
Oh, Hair Gallery.
Yep, the Hair Gallery and Salon in Sturbridge.
And they donate
Yes, they
like
donate
services, and then you
beautiful
raffle them off over
prizes.
there.
Yes.
And all that money then filters back into.
To the-
and
the
generally, it sounds like the main thing you're all after is a new permanent home. Although
Yeah.
you've done fine, but you're looking for a permanent.
Yeah,
home.
we've been in business since 1975 as a theater group. Our home has been the Arts Barn at 111 Main Street since 1978. And last summer they were doing some work and they found out that it's structurally unsafe. So that's why we're gracious to the Elm Street Congregational Church helping us out. The last play we did at 12 Crane because it was a little bigger, and we figured that the alcohol being served went well with that play.
It sure did.
Yes.
Yeah, and a lively,
but-
ribald time was had by all. I know I was there.
But most of our shows will be at the Elm Street Congregational Church in the Fellowship Hall.
I see. You have a fundraiser with Pizzeria Uno and stuff.
Yes, we had a dough raiser. We had one last night where you present a coupon and 20% of your food cost comes back to Gateway. We're planning on one after every show. So my show will end on the 16th. The 18th of September, we'll have another one.
Directly after the last show.
Right. So we figured out how we gonna be able to get these tickets out to people so that they can use them. And the best thing I came up with was have it right after a show and pass them out at the show.
I got you. You have a captive audience right there.
Right.
All right, so we have Lovesick, 9 small vignettes contained into one play. Darkly funny, but funny.
Yes.
Oh,
Darkly
yes,
funny.
very
Is,
funny.
that's a very good way.
Darkly funny?
Darkly funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then you have one more after that, and we're going to talk about that again. It's a Wonderful Life, I guess. Is coming.
Right, yeah.
We'll come back on.
Live
we'll have somebody
radio
back
show.
on, and
Yeah.
we'll describe that. We've all seen the Frank Capra movie, and geez, every Christmas, right?
It's excellent.
Yeah, you guys do great work. I had a fun time, folks. If you're looking for something fun and different to do right here in Southbridge, you'd be amazed. You go to these plays, you feel like you're sort of off Broadway. I felt like that way when I was there. I'm like, wow, I'm
Thank
off
you.
Broadway. I'm close to New York. Folks, I do encourage you. Thanks for coming on, and thanks for all you do. I know it's all volunteers.
Thanks,
It's a labor of love for you and all those actors, and they're all so good. And in Southbridge, if you are looking for something to do and you want to support the arts, you can go see Lovesick, which is going to be a fun and funny show right here in town in September. And you can go to Gateway Players. You have a Facebook page.
Yes, we do.
If you want more info about Gateway in general and the plays that are coming up, you can go there and check it out. including the prices, remembering all money is going to go towards helping Gateway to find their next new home since the barn unfortunately had to close down.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Mac.
Everybody,
you.
nah,
Thank you
no
very
problem. I
much.
really like the show. Folks, there you go, right here from Southbridge. We hope to see you down there at Lovesick in September at Elm Street Congregational Church, and we hope to see you right back here on Southbridge Community Television. And thank you for watching. Thanks for coming
You're
on.
welcome. You never put the
I
time.
never did. See, look at, I just make stuff up as
And
I
I
go
was just
along.
going to say, and I have